Yeah, we friggin' suck. We suck is right. We absolutely
But
are
earlier,
horrendous.
the party was outside the stadium. Photojournalist Kyle Porter.
Bear with me. This is supposed to be a post-game show that it might as well have started after the first quarter, because after the first quarter, this shit show was a wrap. I'm still getting my act together, but I ain't waiting. I stopped writing shit down long time ago, and I'm in no mood for certain people to be starting their shit. So let's go. I'm getting the Zoom call ready. I couldn't watch this shit anymore. It's on. Don't get me wrong. But that's not the team. This is like what I'm watching is not the team that I grew up with and loving. And it's all because of one person. Jerry Jones sold his effing soul to the devil. We're doing an effing onside kick. We're doing an onside kick with 8 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. I don't give a shit that they got it back. It's a shit show. Bear with me, everybody. I'm getting my act together. I just had to go live, but I'm not really ready to go, if you know what I mean. It's an absolute embarrassment. Jerry Jones, you need to fire yourself, and that's the problem. It'll never happen, okay? I sat here at the fucking trade deadline last year. I was fucking live for 5 hours, everybody. I was live for 5 hours saying, and the headline on my thumbnail, you know what it read? Bring Derrick Henry to Big D. He wants to be a Cowboy. Bring him in. I'm a mailman from South Jersey who started a YouTube channel. That's who I am. I'm not a multi-billion-dollar person who you supposedly hired the most, the smartest effing people that you could possibly hire to identify what? Contracts in a timely fashion, free agents, and no. We sold ourselves to the devil. We got a quarterback we're paying $60 million who's thrown behind every effing wide receiver all day. He literally hasn't thrown a good pass all day. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, everybody. And I'm not personally hating anybody. But tell me that my $60 million quarterback can't make a pass in front of a receiver. Tell me that we don't have a running game. Okay? Tell me I'm wrong, everybody. This is all garbage time. Okay, they'll score a touchdown. It'll be 28-20 or something like that. And we'll be like, oh, well, yeah, like we kept it real. No, we didn't. It was never close, people. It was never close. Boy, was I wrong. Now, I'm not going to write blanket statements. I'm not blanket statement guy. I am not blanket statement guy whatsoever.
Ask tailgaters to get to the bottom of...
Shut up. I am not blanket statement guy. It's one game, but there are some serious flaws with this effing football team. Okay, I stopped writing. How much can I write? There's nothing good to say. The first game was a mirage. We got lucky to play a team who sucks. And now we got two teams that are sticking it right where the sun don't shine. Yeah. Exactly. And I'm sorry, people. I'm not trying to be. This is just my natural reaction watching a game like this with a team that I love, that we were never in the game. We were never in the game. Derrick Henry made us his bitch, and he wanted to be a Cowboy, people. And I'll get to you, people. I will get to you. He wanted to be a Cowboy. Who are we to turn away a guy that's a specimen as Derrick effing Henry that just ran all over you? Micah Parsons, don't worry. You're going to hear from me tonight. I'm done. I'm done with the Micah Parsons has to be the high. Just make an effing play, Micah. You are not an edge rusher in the NFL if the only way you are effective is if we have a lead and you could just pin your ears and pass rush. That is it. That is it, everybody. That's the only way you're effective. If the running game is still a threat, you were embarrassed 6 times today by Lamar Jackson. You did not hold the edge. And I'm not going that far. You're entitled to have your opinion, and I welcome all your opinions. But today has nothing to do with the whole season. Today is a microcosm of what's been happening over the last few years. The fact that we've won 12 games, okay? Well, look at CeeDee Lamb. Look at CeeDee Lamb right now. He's the worst effing teammate you could possibly have on the field today. Why? You're the guy who fumbled the effing football going in for a touchdown in the first quarter. And yet you're going to raise your hand to Dak like it's Dak's fault? No, it ain't Dak's fault. Hold on to the fucking football, CD.
Of this bitter rivalry.
I'm going to punch this, this computer. Now let's get back to the middle. Isaac Ramirez, I'm sorry if I offend anybody. I know we just got yet another garbage touchdown. I get it. Roquan Smith, I told everybody this can be had. It can be had because our linebackers aren't good in coverage. But yet, what did we do? We didn't block anybody at the start of the game. We blocked nobody. Absolute joke. Yeah, that's it. Hold on to the football. Keep holding on to it. Nice throw. You just threw it to the fucking cheerleader. Alina, how are you? West Virginia country boy, I'm not wasting my money on this sorry-ass team. I hear you, brother. It is what it is. I'm already locked in West Virginia, so I'll be in Big D November 10th. What's up, Clemente? What's up, Asman? What's up, Dwayne Sweetney? Yeah, Dwayne Sweetney, the difference between me and other people that you may watch, I don't have to drum up fake emotion, okay? I don't have to, I'm going to cry or I'm going to do this. Not here. What you see is what you get, okay? This is why I don't like streaming the games live, because when I see shit like this, it's no good. This isn't fake. I don't need to show you a camera of a YouTuber and then, oh my God, I'm on camera, I got to be upset. No. That's not what I do. Michael Rizzo, thank you, sir. I love you, my friend. I don't love our defense. This is why Zimmer hasn't been in the league in a few years. Yeah, Zimmer looks like ass, okay? Zimmer looks like he's purple, like he's freezing again. Remember Zimmer when he was out in the frozen tundra and his face was going to melt off in the sub-temperatures? That's what I see. And it's like hot in there. We're the only dumb organization that builds a $2 billion stadium and doesn't know where the effing sunlight comes in, okay? Because every time at the start of the fourth quarter, the sunlight is blinding both quarterbacks. Good job, Jerry. Yeah, for a billionaire, you are a dumb man if you can't see what the problem is with this football team. Look in the mirror. Look in the mirror. Arturo Gomez, what's going on? Elena, I see it. It's not good. And I'm not happy. Too little, too late. Dwayne Sweetney, don't get caught up in the BS. This was over long before this. It was over at halftime. The comeback. Clemente, if they come back, I'll be what's the old saying? Something will be flying out of my keister. I heard a King Henry was washed, though. Could have fooled me. I can't tell. Yeah, that's the narrative. The guy wanted to play. I heard them say he don't eat nothing until 4 o'clock every day, yet he's a physical specimen. It's absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, is he washed? There you go. Oh, my God, the game's close. Now I'm going to run over Mike for the 9th time. Ron Lowney, what's up, brother? How are you? I'm not in the mood to hear you say, I keep saying. No, I don't need to hear that from you today. Move it along. Things don't go well. Crowley, what's up? What's up, brother? The coaching staff was not ready for the game or any of the games. Fly Parks, got to stop Henry. We can't stop Henry, Fly Parks. That's the problem. We can't stop anybody, all right? We can't stop anybody. And it's an embarrassment. And I'm glad. If you're going to lose, get embarrassed. These 1-point losses, you guys get all worked up. Oh, well, we were in a game. Yeah, you took the L. We got embarrassed. Okay? Micah Parsons looks like a chump today. All right? Micah Parsons looks like a chump. How many times did you see him not hold the edge on the outside? All right? Hey, Micah, put that on your Bleacher Report podcast. Okay? That you maybe not be a starter at the end position. Maybe, just maybe, you're a third down pass rusher. I don't know. Or our coaches are playing you totally effing wrong. I want to make sure I have the link in the just give me a minute, everybody. I'm sorry. I have a bunch of stuff that I need to get through, and yeah, we will get through it. But I have to look at my link and make sure that I'm going to change it up. Boom, 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 boom. Cowboys. There it is. Cowboys versus Ravens. The link is in there. I just used the same link. Kiana, I'm sorry if I'm offending anybody. I'm upset, okay? I'm normally cool, but I'm upset. I don't need people saying I told you. Blanket statement, I told you. It's one game, but again, it's very concerning. We have some issues, people. And now there's a blueprint of how to beat us. And until we correct, that's how it works in the NFL. You have to correct. So, Dustin Bosley, game time, Cowboy Nation, keep our heads up, gut check time. Kiana, it's all a narrative for the media so Jerry can talk BS. That's all it's about, Kiana. Jerry talks a lot of bullshit, okay? And here's the problem. I put a post out on Twitter. I hope, but none of these beat writers have any balls. I'm sorry to use the word, but they don't. Everything is a softball because they want to keep their cush little, job. Even the old heads, and I'm not going to name names, but even the old heads don't want to mess up their invitation to the training the training camp party at what the hell they go, Spago or whatever the hell they go in Hollywood. Give me a break. When is somebody going to say, Jerry, your time has come and gone as a GM? It never really came. You gave yourself the GM title, and we've won shit since. Okay? That's the problem, people. We are a decent team. We are a decent team who doesn't do the things that put us over the top. I go back to last year. My thumbnail was go get me Derrick Henry, who was crying to come to the Cowboys. And we shit on him, and we shit on our fan base who would have wanted something. We would have wanted something. It's absolutely embarrassing. The Ward family, I'm sick to my stomach too. I gave myself a headache. I took 2 Tylenol. I don't mind losing. That's the problem. It's when somebody says they're going to punk your ass and then they go and do it. That's embarrassing. Aren't you embarrassed, Jerry Jones? Are you not embarrassed? I got my wide receiver who's making buku bucks, who has the balls to raise his mouth to Dak Prescott about Dak Prescott was under duress in that first half. We could say whatever you want about the balls being thrown behind him, and they were. He was under duress in the worst way. And CeeDee Lamb, you going into the end zone and you fumble. You fumble the ball basically inside the red zone. You're going to yell at anybody? Dude, I don't want to hear, well, you just want to win. That's my competitive nature. No, that means you're not a foxhole guy. And when the going gets tough, you turn on your boy. That's what happens. Look at the TV. There's sunlight. There's sunlight in our quarterback's eyes. Me and Wade were talking about this. There you go. Only the Cowboys build a stadium where the sunlight fucks up both quarterbacks in the fourth quarter. It doesn't matter what side of the field you're on. You're screwed. Oscar, I'm disgusted too. I'm very disgusted. Very, very disgusted. My son's coming down. He thinks it's a close down. They ain't doing shit. And if they do, I'll still lay them because you shouldn't get down that bad.
We don't deserve to do anything this year, man.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah. I have a whole...
We might as well just go ahead.
I'm going to be here for hours, people, just to let you know. I haven't gotten to nothing. That was my rant of how frustrated I am. I don't mind losing. We knew it was going to be a tough game. Don't mind it.
Jerry Jones, he must have been at the Puff Daddy party or whatever.
Yeah, look at that pass. Where was he throwing that? Plant your foot and throw the effing football. You make $60 million, Dak. Where are you throwing the ball? Answer, Loyal. What's he doing?
Deer in the headlights.
Again, you're the leader of the football team. Make the easy passes. I'm not asking you to be Houdini out there. I'm asking you to make the passes that are there. How many overthrown touchdowns? I don't care that it's close coverage. How many were overthrown?
Mm-hmm. It was
disgusting, was it not?
I just can't stand, especially when you take a loss like you did last week, and that's how you bounce back. That's your response. It's unexcusable, man. It just bad coaching.
Well,
bad team, bad everything.
I was wrong about Mike Zimmer through the first 2 weeks. I expected him to be better earlier. I'm
done with Zimmer.
I'm not here to say that he can't, or I don't know. I'm
done with him. He's a joke.
It's all BS is what it is.
He's too old fashioned. He's living back in the 90s. This is 2024.
Well,
and
go ahead.
I'm done with him. He's on my shit list.
That's what's going to happen next. They're going to throw next. What's going to happen? Guys like Micah, they're going to go on their podcast and they're going to throw everybody under the bus. Okay, they're going to say, this is going to be the excuse. Well, new system. We don't know where we're going. That's your job. Get in the lab and figure it out. Okay?
It's 2020 all over again. It's 2020 all over again. The same thing happened in 2020 when we got Mike Nolan and Jalen Smith and all those guys were out there saying, well, we're this system's too complex. And then you have people saying, oh, well, you don't give it 100% the whole entire game.
Dallas Cowboys remind me of, that teammate that I had in baseball, right? That teammate in baseball who was a center fielder, but he sucked, right? So every time the ball was hit to the outfield, he had to make a diving catch for every play because every play had to look amazing. No, the problem was you suck and you didn't run to the spot or have any reaction time and make an easy play easy. Everything for the Cowboys now has to be a miraculous comeback, a miraculous drive. That's what it has to be. Everything with the Cowboys has to be miraculous.
I don't know how to fix this, man. I don't know how to fix this other than just, you lost 2 games in a row. You got the Giants on a short week. Yeah, the Giants historically suck.
I hope the Giants beat our ass. How's that?
They beat the Browns. And we got them on a short week, and they're feeling pretty good. And you would think after last week,
but again,
we'd be mad, but they weren't fired up. I see nothing in them. They were just
if we go in and beat the Browns, the Giants, what is that going to do for you? I'm going to laugh at you because then we're going to hear Jerry Jones stare at us, go, yeah, here we go, big divisional win. No, that's not how it works, Jerry.
Mm-hmm. And then what's more embarrassing is the Raiders beat Baltimore, and then the Panthers beat the Raiders today. So that's even more embarrassing. The Panthers beat the Raiders, who beat the Ravens.
I'm the only one in here that thought that the Giants were going to be half decent. Anywhere. I'm the one that picked them to be half decent. But at that being,
Dak,
I hope they
quit,
beat
man.
our ass.
At this point, you got paid all your freaking money.
Stop overthrowing people.
Stop overthrowing. And you're sitting on the sideline laughing, smiling while you're losing.
Yeah, look at this stats, 363 yards. At the end of the day, he's going to be wow, look at Dak Prescott. The NFC Air and whatever award. Give me a break. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Garbage time. Look at Jerry. All of a sudden, the crypt keeper has arisen.
Mm-hmm. This is garbage now. That's all it is garbage time. You know, it's horrible, man. It's freaking horrible. I mean, we were talking all that stuff earlier.
I got my son yelling at me. He's flipping out at me. What the hell is going on around here?
Wait a minute, the game's still on?
Yeah, it's still on. They're down by 3.
I didn't even see that. I thought it was over. I turned it off. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that, man. I thought the game was over.
No.
Maybe I should stop watching it. I'm a bad mojo on it.
Yeah, they're down by 3. Look at Loyal. He's sucked back in. Look at him. Jerry's got you. Oh, God. Jerry's got him. Jerry, just when you thought you were out, they pull you back in. AJ, what I was doing was it's a mental thing. You threw me off. Now we're going to lose by 3.
Oh, hold on. I'll be right back.
Fucking. I was doing the reverse psychology. But again, I guess I should actually wait for the game to be over, I guess. You think, people? I mean, I guess I should wait for the game to be over.
Hey, I'm going to do my impersonation of Micah Parsons right now. You ready?
He just disappeared.
I'm like Micah Parsons right now. Where am I at? I'm going to act like Eastside Herald right now. Kind of just stick my head out and look at the score. They run it back. I'm going to put my head back in the thing. Here we go. Eastside Herald. Wait till the dust is clear and I'm going to disappear.
I feel like a Kentucky Fried Idiot.
All right. I'm going to watch it like this. So I'm still ashamed of the performance. Is that the brother that screwed us?
I feel like I'm in an effing space station.
Okay, maybe I'm the problem. I need to stop. I need to hide. So,
I might as well watch the rest of the game now.
I am. I'm just watching it from afar,
Do you know what's going to happen, people? Now, my question was, CeeDee Lamb benched during my rant? Do we know if he was benched?
All right, let's see if the Lion can do what he does. Well,
Loyal, was CeeDee Lamb benched?
I don't know. I've been watching the game. I turned it off.
I never turn it off. I watch it through everything.
Yeah.
Again, Drew, this is our problem, man. You got to understand something, and I'm not saying you don't understand, but NFL is mental as well as physical. Yeah, you need the Jimmys and Joes, but you need it up here. You need to be ready to go. Everybody on the same side. That's why when Baker Mayfield
now, if they could win this would be like a huge redemption.
But like when Baker Mayfield opened his mouth this week and then shit the bed, shut your mouth, Baker. Just shut up. You're talking about Tom Brady, who was an absolute. He's the go to the game, whether we like him personally or we. Think
Hey, Drew, I'm gonna act like hey, Drew, I respect you, but I'm gonna act like a lot of the Eagles fans right now.
Yeah. Half of them are gone. What's up, big dog?
Whoop.
You missed my.
But my East Side Herald impression.
Yeah. again, it is. Yeah.
I gotta make it more authentic. Hold on.
Yeah, you're in here this week because you won, Drew. I'm joking. I'm talking
this?
about. We're talking about Lord Nova or Lord, not
What
Lord
this
Nova.
is?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. Yeah, it's a cockroach. That's Lord Vaughn right there. That's Hamid.
Hamid, hey Hamid, what's going on?
Hamid is in the building.
East Side. Like East Side Herald right now.
No
I'm
matter
bad.
what happens, the Dallas defense is really, really bad. Right now it is. It's a scheme thing, Drew. They have the same players.
Not this week, Loyal. Okay.
You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. They're going to
Touchdown.
No, I said 28-25 a while ago. I said don't make it close, and then Jerry, we gave it the old college try. There you go, first down.
There it is. There's the first down.
There it is.
On Diggs. On
Yeah.
Trayvon Diggs. Okay, I need to hide again. I'm bad karma.
Yeah, I saw you, Crowley. He's a punk bitch, is what he is. Okay, and then he tried to make some excuse. Somebody blocked him. Nobody gets blocked, at least not right now. I don't understand why you're not playing the sticks, Trayvon. You got to play the sticks, my man. Where you going? Why are you running so deep? What's up, Nike 3?
Oh Lord.
That's why we lost. Number 11 hasn't done.
I'm gonna
nothing
stop
today.
watching. I'm bad. I'm gonna stop watching. I'm just gonna listen to y'all and see what happens.
That's over now. Dallas is out of timeouts. I'm looking at the wrong effing side. Dallas is out of timeouts. So they're going to run the ball. They need one more first down, then it's a wrap. This is what they do. I mean, again, that's why I've seen too many years, AJ. I've seen way too many years. Way too many years.
A lot of disappointment. It's like the 49ers, the first year we played, then we thought we had a chance. And then boom.
Where was this fire and intensity in the first half, people?
Yeah.
Where was the fire and intensity? Okay, where was it?
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere to be found, people. Mike McCarthy, I would have handed him his paperwork at halftime. I would have said, all right, he's gone. What's going on?
It'd be nice to get us
a
a nicest little pick six or something for Diggs. I mean, you guys did get paid. At least give us fans what we want.
Oh, wait, the 49ers lost. Wow.
I don't care about that.
I'm just saying. I saw highlights, and then I went into I was in another world for a couple hours watching this game. I was literally in the twilight zone. I saw Brock Purdy running around like he won a Super Bowl. So I'm glad they lost. Yeah, I'm the one who said the Super Bowl hangover is real, Drew. Remember that? I know. Like we heard you the first time. Diggs is overrated. Keep spamming it. Lions won over the Cardinals. Fucking Giants. So Lions won 20-13. Rams won 27-24. Ravens 28-25. Again, you see that when they play with passion, okay, when they play with passion, they can be successful. What's up, Logan? How are you? What's up, John Heyman? How are you, my man? Why do we have next after? We have the Giants Thursday night in MetLife in New York, New Jersey. So we have a short week. Jamie, this is so close, but yet so far. The problem is, Jamie, it's one of those deals where you get down so far and the other team takes their foot off the gas. And the hardest thing in professional sports, not Little League, okay, not bowling league, the hardest thing in the NFL, MLB, NHL, NBA is to try and, like restart it and try and gain that emotion again. We're all going to get caught up with, like, in this comeback. And if they win, that would be great. Hey, yeah, they come back. The bottom line is when all the chips were on the table, you came up very short. It would be like coming through the back door and stealing it. That's how I would look. That's how that's how I think. What happened here? Well, it's over now. It's over now. Because I just saw that they completed a long pass, so it's over. 1st and 10, Baltimore 45.
Who's the goal?
Or a long run. Matt Batten, it is trash. It is trash. It's absolutely trash. Absolutely. The real team steps up in the fourth quarter, not in the first three. Well, the real team steps up in the fourth, not in the first. I don't know. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess they find. I think it's an emotional letdown, though, is what I'm saying. I think it's an emotional letdown from the Ravens, and it doesn't take much in this league to catch up when you're not firing 100%. Yet when they realize they got the job done, Dallas takes the L. Ball game, yes. It's absolutely embarrassing, people. I'm sorry, but this is, I'm going to start. And Loyal, you can, feel free to come in at any point. Micah Parsons not holding the edge, break and contain on the first TD, but on many TDs. You remember when they were doing their RPO? That's why Jalen Hurts eats his lunch. And CeeDee Lamb should be ashamed of himself. I think CD got benched. I really do. I'll be listening to hear if he got benched for a period of time. Now they're all going to take off and switch their jerseys. This is why football's, these players are candy ass, because they would never do this shit back in the day. Back in the 90s, they would never do this. They would sit down and do a prayer together, but they wouldn't be taking off their jerseys and, doing all this bullshit. This is fake. This is millionaires, okay, getting paid. As soon as that clock hits zero, no sweat off of them. They're multi-millionaires. They're going to go home and sleep just fine. It's me and you they're going to have the problem, Will. So,
yeah. We're suckered in.
Yeah, and I love the game and I love my Cowboys, but Jerry Jones just took it away from me. I'm not going to lie to you, people. You wonder why that I get so mad, especially in the off season. That's real, people. When I was like chiding Mark Holmes 2 years ago because he was all over Stephen Jones about re-signing average and lower tier guys, like that's your job. Your job is to actually go out and get a Derrick Henry at a trade deadline. Your job is to go out and get a linebacker last year when we were glaring need of a linebacker. Your job this year is to go out and get a one technique stud. But you don't want to give up a draft pick. You'd rather draft a guy and you have a 60% chance of hitting on that.
And we
pick.
Could have had Derrick Henry, but all we could do is re-sign Zeke and Cook. And Cook's not even playing. He's on a practice squad.
Again.
Stuff like that makes me mad. It's like, okay.
Mozzie, Loyal. You saw Mozzie. Oh. And you could say whatever you want about Mozzie. I'm letting people in. You saw Mozzie, right? At the very least, you would say, oh, my God, this guy is miles away from being anything respectable, right? You saw Mozzie. You'd be like, oh my God. What would you want to do? You would want to go out and double down and go out and get yourself a veteran stud. No, we go through the whole training camp. And then we bring in Jordan Phillips and Linville Joseph and act like that we went and did something. Jerry, you're clueless. You're 81, 82 years old, bro. Just sit in your recliner. Enjoy your days that you have left. God bless you, my man.
And I'm calling out Micah Parsons, man. I'm calling him out. He got dragged.
$35 million.
He got Lamar Jackson and freaking Derrick Henry both dragged him down the field. He looked like Jalen Smith today.
They got a video.
Jackson, go ahead.
They got a video of Derrick Henry dragging Michael on the Bleacher Report. You hear me?
He looked like Jalen Smith today, is what he looked like. That's what Micah Parsons looked like. And don't even get me started on Carson's. Oh my God, he gonna sit there and wear the number 21 and post. Oh, I'm the new seatbelt. Really?
Yeah.
Really? You're wearing 21, a number that's been worn by like players like Deion Sanders, stuff like that, and you're going to wear 21 and play that bad and get burnt?
Do you know what's embarrassing? Listen, this has been it's honestly it's 80% my thought and 20% I'm just being funny. It's a joke that our best player is a freaking field goal kicker.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm sorry, I'm not here.
Mark said that on his same feed earlier. He said that same thing, Brian.
And it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time before he's not this good anymore, right? That's just how it works. Like Dan Bailey was lights out for years, but eventually, just look at Justin Tucker. He missed 2 today? He never used to miss. Again, I feel like we've wasted career after career after career with this general manager.
Man.
When you're talking.
Our players do not fit the scheme of this defense they're playing.
But again,
and on top of that, I hate the fact that playing off of a bunch of receivers when you got a running back and a quarterback back there that's going to run. That's probably one of the best to do it in the league right now.
The only win we got today was players didn't get hurt. Players did get hurt. That's the only win we had today. That's the difference between this year and 2020. And 2020, you remember that was the year Dak Prescott broke his foot, and we were just
think about all the careers they're wasting, okay? I'm sorry. Zach Martin, this may be his last year. He ain't going to want to put up with this BS, okay? He's expecting his team to go out and make the moves to make you.
Oh, he's going to retire after this year.
Zach Martin, he's a first ballot Hall of Famer, people. Wasted career. Tony Romo, you could say what you want. Wasted career. Wasted. Dak Prescott, you're probably going to waste his career. Why did you even sign him if you're going to nickel and dime every friggin' thing?
And all of this fall back on the front office. It does.
That's all. That's the first thing I think about when I see a team come out and get run over like they did in the first half. Because we got ran over. There's no
at home.
Again,
and
it's embarrassing.
And like I said, all this fall back on the front office, and and you bring in these good players. You bring in these good players, but you don't want them to play because you're always in the way, Jerry. Stay out of the way, and like Brian say, take your old funk ass and sit in that recliner.
And Thomas, just know that when I say that and you say that, we offend a lot of people. But I want people to know that I'm in my 50s, okay?
I don't care.
I'm in my 50s.
They know we're right. They know we're
sorry.
right.
How could you say that about Jeff? He didn't win those effing Super Bowls, people. I'm sorry.
Man.
Jimmy put that team together.
Jimmy put the team together. And I could pull up the pictures. Do you want me to show you the pictures of him with various women? We've all seen them, have we not? They're all over Twitter with the girls on their knees. Yeah, that's Jerry Jones, married man with multiple kids during their Super Bowl run in the back of the bus. You're an embarrassment, okay? And I don't want to have to go there, but when you continually say nobody could do a better effing job than I can, sit your ass down, bro. Sit down. You've earned nothing but silk sheets, my friend.
I just don't know how we recover from this, man.
We're all gonna
I
go.
don't either, dude. I don't see us like being even 500, even if we can be.
I don't see how you recover from this.
I don't go
it's-
Because
that
if we
deep.
can't, man, play against these
There's a lot of
quarterbacks
bad
that are
teams.
scrambling quarterbacks with that option, I don't know. I see something that it's irritating the shit out of me. I'm sorry, it just irritates me. I don't get it.
So what do you do next? I mean, do you blow it up for a whole? I mean, we thought
There's a lot
when
of
I
bad
thought when
teams, people. Just remember that. There's enough
I
bad
thought-
teams to where we're not going to make the playoffs playing like this. But we're not going to be a 5-win team. We'll get to 8 or 9 at the very worst.
It's a combination of a lot of things, guys. There's pursuit angles. It's a lot of
What's up,
stuff.
the one
And
and only
it's a lot
Rhonda
of stuff
Don.
that needs to be cleaned up and tightened up.
Brian,
I'm
I
not
didn't know
good.
the Rams beat the 49ers.
Yeah, me neither. I was
Yeah,
too,
the
Gotta
Rams
clean up
came
the
back and beat
penalties,
them.
man.
I was too much.
Rams
Yeah,
came
that's
back and beat
unbelievable.
them.
Probably
That's the
back.
only good thing.
I'm sorry, but
I'm
it's ridiculous.
You know,
I just can't take it no more, man.
So I
I'm
beat
sick
you.
of this.
I'm going to say this. I'm not giving up on him. This is only the third game, guys.
I am
You know,
I'm not giving
I'm
up.
on the
I am
leader.
so pissed off and so fed up. All the money I invest in this team. All I want before I die is one more freaking Super Bowl for the Cowboys. That's it. One
That's
more,
all I
just win
want.
one more Super Bowl before I die, and I will be freaking happy. I'm sick of it. I'm tired of this. All the Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones crap. They let us down every freaking year. I mean, it's ridiculous. I don't know how we recover, man. I just don't. I mean, it's the
Lane
same
Johnson
crap.
has a concussion. Wow.
Huh?
I mean, I
Lane
thought Mike
Johnson was
McCarthy.
diagnosed with a
Yeah, I
concussion.
called
I
that.
thought Mike McCarthy
Yeah.
coming in
Who
would
got-
be
who
okay.
does?
We dealt
got concussion?
with Jason
Lane
Garrett for-
Johnson.
We're
He'll be
talking
out for a
Cowboys
few
right
weeks.
now.
Anyway, sorry.
We
No,
dealt
it's all right.
with Jason Garrett for all those years, and I thought, okay, Mike McCarthy, brings in this whole new coaching staff. Nothing. 3-12 in 5 years. That's it.
He ain't Max Crowley. Micah Parsons is not a Max player. Okay? I'm sorry. Micah Parsons is good when they have a lead and he could hunt the quarterback. He's a great athlete. But you saw a better athlete today in Lamar Jackson and it made him look stupid. I'm sorry,
Well,
Micah. Just stop asking for the world because you're not going. I ain't paying it to you. If Jerry pays it to you, then the good luck. I mean, but
He even made Trayvon Diggs look bad today.
I mean, how? I
Diggs
mean,
didn't look
listen.
good at all
I mean,
anyway.
I don't know. I just feel like I'm sorry to be mean on Jerry, but as long as he's the GM of this team, this is what's going to happen. I'm sorry. This is how I feel. We got that Cleveland game sent me in a way where all my possibilities went positive because I was thinking, wow, if this happens, and in the first half of that game, everything I was thinking happened. I'm like, oh, okay, so it is going to be. And then the next 2 weeks,
Vinny Seatbelt missed a lot of tackles. He's this freaking pathetic. He needs to go ahead and turn that jersey in. He does. I'm dead serious.
well, he's
He
a
don't
young
need to wear that
player,
number.
and
It
they
ain't- it ain't-
elevate their.
He don't need to
draft
wear
pick.
that number.
It don't get easy when he got to
Take
go
it
up
off.
against neighbors Thursday night. It ain't
He
gonna
should
get
wear number
easy.
00 right now. That's how bad he played. He don't deserve to even have a number. Just take all the numbers off and just have him have no number. He just looked that bad. But you want to sit there and put all this I'm the human seatbelt. Look
And,
like the
no
human
name.
airbag that's getting blown around everywhere.
and Brian, when we scored them 24 points late in the game, it just made me madder. It made me madder because all I could think about was that damn CD from on the 5-yard line early in the game.
Mr.
Yep.
$1 million man.
That
Mm.
if we would have scored on that drive, we wouldn't be talking like this right now.
And you know what irritated me about that too? That throw in the end zone that he dropped too, how he pouted like a little baby in the end zone.
Yeah.
I
Well,
was
like
like, dude, really, you're
Pass
gonna be that
interference.
childish?
But
Get
you
the
know what
hell
Dan
back
Quinn's-
to the huddle and go do it again. That's
The
what
reason
I'm
why
thinking.
Dan Quinn left the Cowboys is because he said he didn't see any urgency here. There is no urgency. There's no
No,
urgency
not.
to get players. When you're that close, you have 3-12 and 5 seasons. you want to try to figure out what's missing from the year before. They don't do that. Oh well, we're happy with the players we got. Yeah, they're going to be just fine, and then they don't do crap.
Add a few chinks to the motor to make that motor more stronger. That's what you do. But no,
I think you need to rebuild this defense.
Their attitude is like, we don't have enough money to sign players. Bullshit.
Oh, give me a break.
Move that damn salary cap around. Hell, the Rams did it. Denver did it. Look what it did for them. They won Super Bowls off of that shit.
You know what? I could go through the timeline of stuff that's happened since we won this last time we won the Super Bowl. The 49ers rebuilt twice. The Rams rebuilt. Hell, the Eagles won the Super Bowl. All this stuff happened. It's been 30 freaking years, and we can't do shit. I mean, it's beyond me, man.
And
the Bengals got back to the Super Bowl.
And Lawyer, what's so bad about it is all these teams you mentioned, they were doing the damn same philosophy. Am I right? They were doing the same philosophy. That's how they was winning these Super Bowls and making Super Bowl appearances. They did the same philosophy.
But the game was also different too.
Yeah. I mean, now you got cap room. Back then you didn't have a salary cap, and you could go out and take money out of your own pocket, but you can't do that anymore.
Yeah, coaches used to be able to bully the players, like we learned, heard a little bit.
I mean, that defense, it's just fucking atrocious, man. Getting ran over, dragged around. You're telling me Micah Parsons is that bad, where Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson drag your ass around? Right. And you want to sit there and talk about I'm the lion and talk all this trash.
On the offseason, you're screwing around hitting a sumo. I mean, come on.
And not only that, you let Lamar Jackson do that to you, and he don't lost about 30 to 35 pounds. He light as a damn feather.
Michael Hobbit says worst Cowboys defense in years. I would say since the Mike Nolan year. That's what I would say. We got
2020 all over again.
We got talent, but until we go to a true 3-4, and this is why Des Bryant made a statement on Twitter basically saying that Mike Zimmer's defense isn't going to work with these pieces that he has. So, again, blame Jerry Jones. Like, instead of finding a defensive person or using Al Harris or trusting somebody else, okay, we brought in an old buddy, okay? When every time there's a coaching vacancy, we bring in an old buddy, a friend of the family, okay? Sometimes, the only time they didn't, right, is when we found Tony Romo with Bill Parcells. He wasn't really a buddy. That was a desperate move after what? Chan Gailey,
3, 5, and 11 years.
What's his Dave Campo, and all those boys. That's what that was about. They needed some legitimacy brought back. Now it's just a joke. They want somebody who they can have a yes man. You act like, oh, there's Hamid. There he is.
What's up?
Yeah, show him the. There he is. Show him the cockroach.
This is Hamid right now. He's not.
Can't see it, Loyal.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah, I'm not like the trolls, just hiding.
Gotcha.
Then they stick their head out.
Gotcha.
Yeah, man, we need some aid. I mean, I don't know. The best chance we had, I think, was when Bill Parcells was here. Bill Parcells had us going in the right direction, but Jerry Jones couldn't stay the hell out of the way. And I know you're going to say that, yeah, he said that he thought about it on the flight and said he didn't want to coach anymore. But
who's that?
When Bill Parcells left. We went from Bill Parcells to Wade Phillips.
Wow, Carolina got their first win today.
Yeah, they beat the Raiders, and the Raiders beat the Ratbirds.
Yeah,
we can't beat the Raiders.
We can't beat them. Yeah,
it's a week-to-week league. So if everybody goes, "Wow, we beat that, you beat that," that's not how it works.
When you have two total dominating butt kickings like that, something's wrong. I'm sorry, I can't. Can't defend him anymore, man. There's just
You
something
know,
wrong.
to me, I'm not ready
Derrick
to write
Henry
him
got
off
the
just
game
yet.
ball. He basically said, "Hey, Dallas, fuck you." That's what he basically just said.
Yeah.
Hey, you didn't want me, so stick it up your.
Yeah,
up
it
keister.
was a statement game for Henry.
Yeah,
There's no doubt.
Again, everybody in the.
And our running backs are just, oh my God, they just look.
We have got to find something out there. Go trade for Khalil. He's not being used by Chicago. Go get him. Offer them a fifth or a sixth.
Get Khalil or get the guy from Houston.
Yeah, get one of those two. God,
Yeah,
get us somebody.
Yep.
Because they're not doing shit with Damian Pierce down in Houston. Trade for his ass.
God, offer a fifth, a sixth.
That
Offer a
was-
fifth and a seventh, a sixth and a seventh, 2 seventh. I don't care what you offer. Get us a damn running back now.
Get us a defense. How about that?
Nah, just different coordinator.
2020 all over again. Micah
Yeah.
Parsons played like Jalen Smith today. I'm sorry. He
But
played like Jalen Smith.
Yeah, he did. I think, like I said, though, I'm not ready to write him off just yet.
I wait for
No.
Walker Wade to come on here.
I'm not, I'm not ready.
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you, Troy. I'm not ready to write him up. It's just the third game of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've
I
got the
could've seen-
Giants on Thursday. Let's get ready for them. Let's go into Giant Stadium, beat them, and
We
we
got
ten
the
days.
Steelers and we got some other teams. Steelers are
Then we
playing
got
good
the-
right now.
Yeah, they are. We got the
They're
Steelers.
playing good. We got the Lions. They're licking at revenge
After
right
that,
now.
we got the Lions, and then I think we get
Did
the
they,
bye.
did they beat the Cardinals today?
Yeah, we get the bye at 5.
Yes. They did beat Arizona. Arizona did lose to the Lions.
But I got to admit, we kind of did all right in the second half.
Oh, more
But
fourth
we've
quarter.
got to
you mean.
do it. We've got to do it both.
But we got
both
to,
halves.
but we got to put 4 quarters together.
Yeah. I mean, we
Well, CD
cannot.
Lamb and Dak need to get
We
start
have
connecting
got to-
too.
Yeah, we've got to find somebody to stop the middle.
Who?
And
Exactly.
They don't believe in paying people. We had Jonathan Hankins and they let him walk because Catboy didn't want to spend the money.
Yeah, exactly.
and
So
what
who?
is $3 million?
Phillips, he's hurt. He's washed up. I mean, he was
Yeah,
good
he's
back in
gone.
the day, but he clearly ain't the same.
He's
player
an okay
anymore.
rotational guy. That's all. That's all he
Look
is.
at that. Derrick Henry, he gashed us right up the middle every single time.
I'm
12
disgusted,
personnel, too. 12
I'm-
personnel, too.
12
What the hell is
personnel.
Mike on the sideline yelling for? Hell,
I'm
it's his
disgusted.
ass.
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
disgusted. All these players, man, they should be. I mean, you think after last week they'd be a little bit more, but no, they did the exact same thing. The exact same thing.
Yeah, I agree, Mouse. I think Baltimore did get lazy at the end of the game and let us back into
Well,
it.
to be honest with you, they kind of got lazy after that first series of the third quarter when Derrick Henry ran for all them yards on that one series. Because after that, I think the reason why they got lazy after that is because I think in their mind they figured, okay,
Right.
They got the
I
win.
think we got Dallas where we want them. We can just sit back.
That's what
like
I
we
was
on the
saying,
beach or somewhere.
Thomas. It's all mental. You cannot turn off and on like you can. It's not Little League baseball or Little League Pee Wee football. This is a professional
No,
sport.
this is the real deal.
When
This-
you allow your mental to just slip just a little bit, then you'll get past like you're standing still. And you saw Dallas fight back and really be bringing it almost to within even. But once they
and
realize,
I'm gonna tell you something.
you know.
And I'm gonna tell you something. Harbaugh may have gotten the win today, but he's still pissed.
I
He's
never
still
said that,
pissed.
Twiz. What
And-
are you talking about? So now a close loss matters? Who said that? I never said that.
Dude, we
You
wouldn't
know,
even have
what are you
those
talking
about?
extra
A loss is a
points if
loss.
it wasn't for our kicker to begin with.
A loss is a loss. Doesn't matter if
I'm
it's
the one that
loss
said
is a
I'd
loss.
rather
or
get blowed out.
44.
A
I'm the
loss
one
is
that
a
was
loss.
ripping
I
the
mean, you can get
team when they
Brandon
were
Aubrey.
coming back, and my son
That
was yelling
onside
at me
kick.
because I said it don't mean nothing. What are we talking about?
You know, all I'm saying is, John Harbaugh, he may have won today,
fuck.
but he's not.
Makes me wonder, do they even practice? What is Mike McCarthy? I mean, I wonder what his speeches are like when he's in the locker room with these guys. I really
bet
do.
he's not. I'll bet he's saying, "Go get your drinks. Go get your drinks, guys."
I didn't blame you, Matt. What are you talking about?
We know, because a real coach would be like, they'd be yelling at him right now. And
Heck, Jimmy Johnson would be all over this team.
Oh, Jimmy Johnson probably tell him, when y'all go to New York Wednesday.
That's what I said, Twiz.
It ain't gonna be easy on this airplane.
I thought I said
York.
Twiz.
I'll be right back, Mom.
You know,
No,
we've had this conversation over and over again. It's just like we're just going to tape recorder. But I don't know.
Wow. There's 2 Monday night games again next week.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna watch the Sunday. I'm so disgusted right now. I'm not even gonna watch the game tonight because
I don't think I'm gonna watch it.
I'm just disgusted.
Man, you guys sound all butthurt though.
So you want the 324?
Well, we've seen this before, you know. We're
I'm
tired of
disgusted.
hearing
Looking at next.
what?
I'm
Anyway,
looking at
Yeah,
next
but
week's
it's way
back to
early
the
in the
game.
season.
Look,
We're
we're
just
tired
connected.
of-
CeeDee Lamb didn't go the camp. He just there was mess up.
Yeah, but
everywhere.
CeeDee Lamb was in Dak's. Yeah, maybe if CeeDee didn't fumble the ball, like in the red zone, you know.
Yeah,
maybe,
that's what I'm saying. CeeDee would have made
Yeah.
that touchdown. Would have been a different game. It would have been a whole different game.
But we couldn't
You know.
stop them, though. That's
Regular 12
the
pack.
problem. We couldn't stop them. The only way we could stop them is when they called off the dogs. Really.
Go up here.
Well,
regular
Cam
12
Parsons can't do it all by himself. And Overshown was trying to kill it.
Yeah,
You
he
know,
was.
it
all
was
over the
Carson that
place.
lost that one. It was just and then fuck, man, Henry.
Yeah, Henry, the offensive line, the defense abused our offensive line. Yeah, no.
Yeah, but I don't want to sit here and whine about it though. It's like it sucks. We won, we lost it.
Well, we're just evaluating the game. This was a statement game. You just got embarrassed last week at home. So now you come
Yeah,
back.
but I like that we almost came back. That was the good part though. That's what
But the
I like
last
about
3 games, I'll pull up the yardage. Okay. I hear you, but I can't go there. Feel free. But just looking at the rushing yardage that we gave up, it's alarming, people. It's bad. It's not encouraging in any way. Box score. Let's see here. Dallas Cowboys. Lamar Jackson. Again, yet another quarterback who only threw 15 times. Remember? Nobody's showing the ball more than 15, 16, 18 times against us. That was a very mediocre. 12 of 15, 182, and a touchdown. Derrick Henry, 25 for 151, 6 average. Lamar Jackson, 14 for 87, 6.2 average. Justice Hill, 5 for 33, 6.6 average. So we gave up over 6 yards a carry. That's not good.
No, it's not good. No, but it's still early though. We can still fix this.
Yeah, I'm not saying we can't fix it. We're just evaluating this game.
I think by the bye week, the best we could hope for 4-2, but I think realistically
3-3 is the best.
3-3. 3-3 will be the best. Worst case, 2-4.
Probably 2-4 at this point. And then
Yeah.
we got to go to San Fran. So we may be looking at that 2-5 that Drew was saying. So it is what it is. Dak Prescott, 28 for 51. Yeah, okay. 28 for 51. Okay.
How many yards?
379. Rico Dowdle, 8 carries for 32 yards.
Okay.
Dak Prescott, 2 carries for 7 yards. Zeke
That was our
Elliott.
running game.
Yep, that's it. Zeke Elliott, 3 carries for 6 yards. Deuce Vaughn, 2 carries for 5 yards.
We have no running game.
No.
At all.
That's no. But again, you can't get to your running game when you're losing by 21 points at halftime.
Exactly.
So
No,
it's a bit of, if you looked in the first, all those came in the first couple drives, and we were actually moving the ball. What was killing us was penalties.
Yeah.
The penalties were killing us. The only reason why this game was close towards the end because they were calling all kinds of penalties for Baltimore.
Yeah, they were
Tied
Jake
in
Ferguson,
twice
6
in a
for
row.
95. Hell of a game. CD, 4 for 67. That's it. And he did more talking than anything
And
else.
slammed his. Oh, that was Diggs slammed his helmet at the end of the game.
Yeah, well, he covers somebody, Diggs. You know, play the sticks.
They only threw it to him like twice though.
What? Diggs?
They only-
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But I know that at the end, it did hurt. When you're only throwing that twice, that doesn't mean you're overrated, Drew. But,
there's
you gotta learn
still
the
a
game.
couple of running backs out there. Jarek McKinnon, I know he's probably washed.
Again, I don't
don't
think it
know.
has anything to do with running
We're not
backs.
signing any running backs.
It has to do
I
with
know.
Not going
blocking.
to do squad.
We're not going to because our
That's
front
what's-
We
office
had a chance
doesn't
to
believe
bring
in them.
in Derrick Henry last year. for
I
nothing.
know.
And
But
we
they
didn't
don't
do
want
it. So
to.
what makes you think they're going to do it this year?
They're not
I
going to
know,
do it.
that's
We're going to be out of
stupid.
it by the
They might,
trade deadline this
they
year.
might bring Brandon Cooks up. I mean, Cook up to make it, but he ain't gonna make a difference.
Coyote,
Ain't gonna be no
I-
It ain't gonna
difference
matter.
either.
You know how washed up he is right now.
Coyote, game time. I have to point out
They
when
have
it
to give
happens.
Dalvin
Why
Cook
do
a
we
chance.
go for 2-point conversions
But it ain't
and
gonna
not
matter.
go for it at the end when we need it? Yeah, because this coach's staff is confused. That's why.
I mean, these players our coaches just suck. They don't know how to coach anybody up.
No, they don't.
I mean, the Eagles, they found a way to win.
What's
And
going
they were
on
down-
with Grimace at the Mets
They were
game?
down several players.
Hey,
But they
Drew,
still found that's because Dracula coached them up or somebody coached them up. But our coaches don't do shit. I mean,
sorry. I didn't do it.
Mike
Someone
McCarthy's
needs to
probably
motivate
sitting
their
there looking at
asses
the
on
Grubhub
South.
menu,
Yeah.
looking at what he's going to order on Grubhub. And Zimmer, he's washed up,
There you go.
These guys just don't know how to coach these players.
Hey, it is Grimace, isn't it?
Yes, it's Grimace. What the hell is Grimace
is
doing
at
at
the
the
ball
Mets
game.
Oh my lord.
The only
it's
coach I
really
can give
Grimace.
credit to that really probably coaches them up would probably be Al Harris because he's young.
But
he
we
played
don't know
in
what the
this
hell he could do as a coordinator. He's never been a coordinator like
right.
that.
They
So-
won't give him a chance.
Well, all right,
Yeah.
let's give him a chance. It could be fucking horrendous. I mean,
And
how-
and not only that, you also got an ownership. You also got an ownership that wants you to be.
you were right, Kid Cowboy. We suck.
You
Suck,
also you also got a coaching staff that expect for that coaching staff to be yes men.
Yeah.
And my thing is, come on, man. You hired these men to coach. Let these men coach and stop getting in the middle of shit. All you do is sign contracts and negotiate contracts. You don't have time to get in. See that go back to what I was saying earlier. Getting in the damn way.
Yep,
Go
they
talk.
are.
Go talk a fucking contract deal. Let the coaches coach, and you negotiate deals. You did say deadlines make deals, right?
Yeah.
Continue on making deadlines make deals. Let everybody else do their own shit. That's what you had them for, remember? Damn.
And that's
But-
what I don't understand. I mean,
But that's that.
Drew,
But Troy,
hold on, I'm
but
gonna answer
that's
Drew.
too much, right?
Yeah, he's really.
That's
I told you this.
Drew,
told you
I
that
said
3
this.
games
I said
in.
this. You can go
fucking
back
break,
and look
Drew.
at all the chats. I said our defense would go either one or two ways. Either we'd be really good or we'd be really bad. Apparently, we look like 2020 all over again. I never said anything about.
I'm not making
gonna
blanket
whoop us in the
statements
shape
though.
or anything like that.
It's only 3 games. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what I see now. That's all I'm saying. We have talent. That's what we have talent on both
I
sides
don't
of the
see
ball.
hustle though a lot. I see a lot.
I
But
just
they're
don't
all
see it either.
spoiled. They're spoiled.
I think I don't think they are. The only thing I can think of is that Zimmer wants to run his defense a certain way, and he don't have the pieces to run it. So
Yeah,
No.
I agree. That's right.
Stephen Jones says player acquisition is a
I'm
365
gonna
day a
puke.
year
oh my god.
here we go.
thing.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
admit.
I never said that, Drew. When did I say that? No.
Yeah, we
said-
never said.
I
He's
said
flexing
that this
now.
can either go one or two
That's how
ways.
he is.
I never said that we were
The
going to be
Eagles
better
win
than last
earlier.
year.
I congratulate them, and I got to hear all this bullshit. That's just.
I said it was going to go
Drew
one or two
about
colors
us
right
losing
there.
against the Baltimore Ravens. What's he celebrating about?
Well,
he-
again, his team, won today. I congratulated him. He had all some,
Yeah, congratulations, Philadelphia.
That's
Yeah.
what happens. I'm man enough to do that, but that's
Y'all
fine.
won, Drew. You won. It's fine. You got the W.
It's only one game.
Yeah, congratulations. But I'm gonna give you a word of advice. That player that defensive, what's his name? The defensive lineman was huffing and puffing and going on. He better be
Offense
careful.
still garbage.
Jalen, Carter.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was
Jalen
quick
Carter.
pull off.
He better be careful doing
Oh,
that.
you
because
should have seen what he
Let
was
him
doing at the
finish
end
his
of the
thought.
game.
Let him finish his thought.
You better be careful. He better be careful doing that because all 31 other teams, they saw that. They saw that, and that's personal. You don't show teams up like that. This is not Georgia. This is not your high school. This is the real deal. You don't show players up like that. You don't do that. I've seen players do that, and they haven't been heard from since. You don't do that. This is a brotherhood. This is a brotherhood. This is not.
Hey,
like I say,
Drew, hold up. It's week 3. How about you let the rest of the season play out before you start saying this ain't gonna work?
Man, when I come to see the Cowboys,
I mean, goddamn, it's week 3.
on TV, man, it's this shit. The walk of shame. The fucking walk of shame, man. You know what? I don't really even know what to say right now, Cowboys Nation. It ain't good. None of them's good things. There's literally nothing good to take away from that. I mean, ultimately, in the end, they got us fucking close, right? But they still fucking lost. And, and why is the reason that they lost?
All right, go ahead. Somebody talk.
Fucking Ravens literally.
Yeah, I was just listening to that.
Oh, you
I
can
was
hear
listening
that?
to it.
too.
I was listening to it.
Oh, you can hear that?
Yeah,
We can hear it.
Yeah, I thought it was one of the guys.
Yeah, that's Kelly Canine.
Game on TV.
Oh, okay.
This shit, the walk of shame. The fucking walk
We
of
still
shame.
got a whole season. We still
You know
got a
what?
whole season ahead.
I don't really even know what
Hey.
to say right now, Cowboys Nation.
Wait, that's
It
what I
ain't
that's
good.
what I said.
None of
We
them's
got
good
14 of
things.
these suckers
There's
to
literally
go.
nothing good to take away from that. I mean,
Yeah, that's
We got
scary.
14.
in the end, they got us fucking close, right? But they still fucking lost. And, and why is the reason that they lost? Because the fucking Ravens literally ran it right down our fucking throats and we couldn't do a damn thing about it. And they did it.
Amen.
I mean,
He's right.
in the fourth quarter, Lamar Jackson had fucking 12 passing attempts. In the fourth quarter, 12 passing attempts. Like, what in the absolute fuck is going on there? Listen, this defense is soft as a fucking marshmallow, and when you needed them to get a stop because fucking the offense decides that they want to fucking play football in the fourth quarter, and you needed to stop, you couldn't fucking get one. It doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's Mike Tagg and Kelly leaving the game.
It's like, dude, I sent you the video, Brian. It's like North said, we don't run the
humiliated,
personnel.
and,
Cowboys don't got the personnel.
I'm one of them people. I don't
Anything
celebrate
this
participation
offseason.
trophies. So I don't give a fuck if this game was close at the end. Because it was
Remember,
never really
yeah.
that close.
Listen to this, people.
Because
Any of you
the Ravens
people
did
who
whatever
like
they
to be,
wanted whenever they wanted.
just
When
get
it came
there.
down to
That's
it,
not
when
how.
push
That's
came
not
to
my
shove,
mentality.
They were the more physical team. They wanted it. They came in the AT&T and they fucking took that shit. And now we're 1-2. We're sitting at 1-2. And where
But
we
Brian,
get
tell me this: is
not
it
about
true that
adjustments.
fans was
It's
leaving
not
out the
about us making
stadium in the third
adjustments.
quarter?
I don't know, but probably. Why not?
That's what I heard during the game.
It's those seats are too expensive to be doing that. But
Yeah, that's just
I
ridiculous.
know.
That guy's right though. That defense sucked, and
This is a prime example of dumbass Jerry Jones. We don't need Derrick Henry. We're gonna be just fine, motherfucker. He ran all over our ass, right in front of you, right in front of you, Jerry, right in front of your ass.
Jerry Jones was probably at that party with Diddy. He had some baby oil.
Out on the news eventually.
I mean, damn, he put up
He
over
was talking about
200
8-inch
yards
wieners.
on
What
you
the heck?
right in that suite.
Jerry Jones was at the freak off, y'all.
Yeah. Yeah,
He was at the
we
freak off.
don't need Derrick Henry. We'll be just fine. How'd you like that over 200 yards on your defense, Jerry, that Derrick Henry put up? How you like that? Can someone in the media ask him that?
Yeah,
Didn't Derrick Henry look good out there, Jerry?
But that was Catboy. Oh no, we gotta.
Bro,
We saved.
I'm
Apparently, we
pissed.
saved money for the wrong freaking player because we saved it, gave it to freaking Dak and CD, and they went out there and looked like total ass.
Hey,
Yep.
here's the
I'm sorry.
thing.
I'm sorry. Y'all want to win? You gotta fucking sacrifice, man. You gotta look out for your fellow teammates. You guys had your paydays. I mean, if you're going to expect that kind of money, then I expect you to carry the team on your fucking back. And if you can't do that, then sorry.
Yes, sir.
You know, I never
Y'all
said
play
our
like
team
shit.
was going to win. I never said our team was going to win the Super Bowl this year. I thought we'd be a decent squad. The thing is they didn't do anything this offseason. They didn't do shit.
Well, they sat out. Well, CD Lamb didn't come to camp till he got his money. That doesn't help us out.
Like, I'm just saying, we got
And it
12 and
shows on
5
the field.
years in a row. We can't keep expecting the team to go 12 and 5, 12 and 5,
Nope.
12 and 5, 12 and 5. We can't expect that.
No,
I mean,
I'll say this
Jerry
other
was
team.
really if Jerry was gonna go all in after that first 12 and 5 season, he should have literally pushed all the chips into the table, went out and signed everyone.
Yeah,
And that's the thing.
That was the time when he
There's
should
our
really
owner.
went in.
There's
Well,
our
that's the-
owner right there. You watching the monitor?
Which
I have to pause
NBC?
and like get over there to it. So give me a minute.
Oh yeah, with the women.
Oh.
Oh damn. What the hell?
Yeah, that's our owner. And the-
which channel?
Is that his
on my
grandkid?
channel. Cowboys with the fake comeback move to reel you in.
They look
Sad
like
fan,
grandkids
missing
or
parts of
something.
the
Oh my
non-factor.
God!
Mozzie, yeah, I hear you, Brian. You're right, bro. You're right. I can't argue with you, man. Mike,
How much?
Mike is a mess, and I'm tired of hearing him talk. And Mozzie is a bust.
Thank you.
No,
He's
He's
an
so
overrated
good.
first round pick. He should have never got picked in the
He's
first round.
so good. Yes.
He isn't.
Dang, duck.
And at this
Thank
point,
God.
if Micah Parsons wants to go, I'll say bye. I'll be the first one to say,
Yeah.
let the door hit you.
I agree with you.
Hey, you can go to the
100%.
Eagles. Just give us a nice pick, and because he got dragged around today. He looked like Jalen Smith.
Dude, I super chatted Mark this, and also me and Brian texted during the game. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We should have blown it up after this year.
Yeah, I was thinking of that.
Blown
Yeah.
this shit up. I mean, literally,
Why?
gutted the entire team, gutted the
Here's
coaching
the
staff.
deal.
Everything.
We're not going to have any chance to get Shador or Arch Manning. We're not going to have any of that chance. And we might get an unbelievable elite guy who could elevate everybody, kind of like a Patrick Mahomes, right? Patrick Mahomes can win with just about anything. Give him a couple defensive players, and he'll go win you a damn Super Bowl. That's the only real way. Everybody else is playing for second. And you have Dak. I like Dak. Dak can get hot.
Oh,
Dak can get
your
hot.
number.
But $60 million, they're not going to add the proper pieces around them. And, what's the sense? Just blow it up, win.
Give me a receipt, please, sir. I gotta fix it.
Yeah, see, remember earlier in the season when I was talking about
What's
going out
up,
and getting
Jay?
a guy
How
like
are ya?
DJ Reader, that big Chris Jones type of freaking defensive tackle, and I said we
King
needed to
Henry
play a
looked young
3-4.
against the defense once again.
That's
Zimmer's
what
way
Parsons
overhyped.
is a 3-4 middle
I hear you,
linebacker playing the
Wilson.
1 or 2 spot. And you want to
Wilmer
spy with
Wilson
them with
knows-
another guy. You want to blitz with them with another guy. And maybe you can rush him sometimes at edge. But it's too much to
time
ask.
and time
him to-
again. It's old.
It's just not a good.
know the defense has issues. The issue is they are not willing to go out in free agency and sign impact players. They rely too heavily on the draft. We're never going to be good on defense doing this shit. They got to go out and get people. And you know what? It's too late now. It's too late. We're in the middle of the season. So this is the team we got to ride with and live and die with right here.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just saying my point is, like Loyal was saying about, and you about blowing it up, I'd use Parsons as something to get me something to where I can get to a point, if we're keeping Zimmer, to get to where we need to. Because I just don't see him being a $35 million guy that he wants.
But again, just think of this, people. We got $27 million under the cap. If they really wanted to do it, they could go out and do it this year. They could do it now. And they can go out and, like, in a couple of weeks. If you offer somebody a second-round draft pick for a defensive stud, like defensive lineman, they don't want to do it. They'd rather wait till next year and draft. And that mentality wastes careers. You will never seize. Carpe diem, seize the day, right? Seize everything. They're not going to do that. That's not their MO. They want to draft, and hopefully they get lucky. And they want to be around 10 wins every year. They've won 12 the last 3 years. Kudos. No points for second place. Who cares? You know what I mean? No real postseason wins. Thanks, Coyote. I appreciate it. I see Mark Combs always defend Dak, but I won't, Jay Arena. Matt Batten, again, are you a Cowboy fan or are you a Dak Prescott fan? I will light anybody up.
The whole team played terrible today, including Dak Prescott. I'm not giving Dak any sort of brownie points or anything like that.
He was throwing behind receivers all day, Wade.
And double coverage a few times.
Oh, yeah, he was throwing double coverage, missing receivers. And, yeah, he was throwing some passes and stuff. I mean, but Dak Prescott played like ass. He didn't play like $6 million quarterback. And the whole team played terrible, too. Offensive line couldn't block, couldn't stop the run. I mean, it was just bad all the way around.
But, see, there's the thing, too. It seems like they always
played terrible.
They get up for divisional games, but they should get up for every game. And that's the problem. These games like today, they should have got up for this. And it's like I said before, it's like Jimmy Johnson used to always say, you look at that team on the schedule, you should be thinking, I want to kick that team's ass. But they don't got that mentality. They're just lazy. They go out there.
We got a guy making $60 million on offense who didn't do shit, and we got a guy making $30 million on offense who didn't do shit. Go figure.
Yeah, he did. He fumbled in
the
red zone.
Money's at. That's where all the money's at, is on offense. Where's the money?
He got benched, right, Mouse? Yeah. CeeDee Lamb got benched. Just to let everybody know. CeeDee Lamb was benched.
Like a little baby in the damn end zone.
Yeah. Meanwhile, he's the one that fumbled in the red zone.
I mean, he couldn't catch a ball. I mean, he just pouting and shit.
All right,
like
cool,
a little
Mouse. I thought so. Thank you. It's not like Dak Packer fan. That's going too far. That's
when you're not in training camp either.
We couldn't stop anybody, Packer fan.
And I'm disappointed in Diggs.
Yeah, Vinny.
You see that last play? He could have had the opportunity to try to get in front of him, do like he did in the past,
and
win the game. But he stood back there and let the guy catch the ball and get the first down. You should have got out in front of him and picked the fucking ball.
Virus said they only threw at him twice all day.
Yeah.
They only threw.
You don't do shit like that, man. I'm sorry.
I was irritated. It was like the 21 that was playing on that wide receiver that caught that ball going all the way down that Lamar threw like that out for the sideline. 21 freaking had a chance to push him out of bounds at least and just let him go. I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, push him out.
Yeah, they said Virus said that I didn't notice that they only threw a Trayvon a couple times today, and the one was costly at the end of the game. So.
And I looked at that play. Had he timed it right, he could have picked that off, man. But he stood back behind it. He was playing zone. He was more worried. He was more worried about him getting behind him and running it for a touchdown than trying to take a risk and jump out in front of him.
Yeah, but a touchdown is no worse than giving up a first down at that point. You got to protect the sticks and take your chances.
Yep.
Easy for me to say.
Actuality, now we have a $60 million quarterback and we have a $30 million a year wide receiver, and we don't they're not going to put a team around him, bro. They're not.
No, they're not.
We haven't been able to run the ball since Travis Frederick.
Nope.
Yeah, Crowley. I
Like,
think you know.
that was the last time we were dominating the line of scrimmage.
Apparently, we didn't plan for this game. We just went
Well,
out there and didn't use. Mike McCarthy was
we heard
ordering
about-
Grubhub.
we heard what a great week of practice, and you know, I didn't see it at the beginning of the game. I didn't see any of that. I saw Micah Parsons being undisciplined on the edge multiple times. I saw Overshown look over.
The players have to execute.
What's that?
No, Chuck's saying that, okay, I hear you blaming all the players. It's the coaches. No. The players need to execute.
Mm-hmm.
The players you don't look when you give up over 200, almost damn near 300 yards rushing. Oh no, it comes down to man. You're getting your ass kicked. That's all the players. That ain't no scheme shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you, Packer fan. I bet you they were probably in the film room. The players, they were probably in there on their phone, you know, texting their girlfriends, watching TikTok, not paying attention.
Chuck, you're full of shit too.
Damn, Atlanta done scored already.
I mean, they probably were. They're not taking it seriously. They're just, that's the problem with these players nowadays. They're just spoiled, rotten, get paid a lot of money, way more money than a lot of players that actually went out there and paved the road for them. And they're just like, got all this high tech stuff now. They back in the day, they didn't have cell phones they could look at when they were in meetings. You know,
It just is affecting the whole offense. You know, like
Chuck, suck a bag of dicks. How about that?
who you talking to?
I got some weird friends.
Chuck.
About
Here you go,
Chuck.
Chuck. I got one for you.
Excuse the rock, 1 second. Excuse the rock. His cell phone's going off. Oh, yeah. Hold up. Ciao. Hello. Hey, it's nothing. He says he knows you. You're nothing.
Guys, you get to hear that one? Probably not.
Oh.
I'm not going. I've been this way forever, man. I'm not, you know.
Yeah, it is what it is. Mouse, you should know. You're an Eagle fan. How many years have you had to deal with this shit? You know exactly what we're dealing with. You know. And it's I would say this, Mouse, you wasted Randall Cunningham. I know like a lot of the Eagle fans love Buddy Ryan, but he was not a good football coach, head coach. He just wasn't. He couldn't win a playoff game. You wasted Seth Joyner. You know, you wasted a lot of unbelievable talent. You wasted a young Reggie White so much so that he had to leave. Poor Jerome Brown. You know, I can go on and on. You, of all people, you Eagle fans know exactly what I'm going through. It's been a while.
Damn, Jerome Brown got killed on my birthday.
Oh, man.
Yes, sucks.
So, CZ, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Norman Brayman was a cheap ass who didn't want to spend a dime. CZ, it's just another. You could be bad in multiple ways. Norman Brayman was a cheap ass who didn't give a shit about the fans, and Jerry Jones has made enough money not to care about the fans. That's the
Philly
bottom
D,
line.
Philly D, you say you had we got a horrible owner that wouldn't pay anybody, but we got a rich franchise that still won't pay anybody. Well, they paid the wrong people. They paid Dak, and you know, as soon as they pay people, they disappear. That's the problem. It seems like Dak, Zeke, D-Law, Des Bryant back in the day. All these players, when they got their payday, they disappeared the following after that.
Probably that clause.
Who was the last guy who signed a big deal and actually played better? I would say D-Law, maybe.
Emmitt Smith.
Emmett Smith.
Emmett.
Troy
Emmett? I love you, Emmett.
Quite a few.
You're my guy, buddy. Emmett Smith buried this organization. I'm telling you what happened. This is what happened, people. We got Jimmy Johnson. Jerry was digging himself out of debt Once he won the 3 Super Bowls, he said, "But okay, that check mark is done. Now we make generational wealth." On comes the new stadium. Then it's mega deal after mega deal after mega deal after mega deal. We're dumping $100 million this year, people, into Comstock. They're doing everything off the field, all these business ventures. Oh, and oh, by the way, the on-the-field product is just good enough to get you into the playoffs. Be relevant through the holidays to sell all that merch. I'm telling you, that's what it's about. He doesn't have the desire to win the Super Bowl like he once did. You know,
Dak didn't disappear. Well, Dak didn't. He came out
He
soft.
does have the desire to win. He just don't want to do it another
He
way.
was throwing
knows
behind
UFC,
receivers.
and does anybody watch UFC? Conor McGregor. When Conor McGregor was coming up, he was a hungry fighter. And then he became a billionaire. Now, it's not the same.
His ass whooped.
Now it's just about acting like I'm a fighter because just to keep
he's just making
the checks coming in and to stay relevant.
Ronda Rousey's the
he's
same
not
way.
that guy anymore.
Yeah, he just making appearances just to get that one.
Exactly.
Just to get that payday. Just to, hype up his.
Yeah, keeping his one toe in the water, saying I'm still a fighter, I'm ready to fight. Bottom line is he's not that hungry fighter anymore, and that's not his fault. That's reality.
Hold on. What are you tired of hearing out of my mouth, Chuck? The fact that the Cowboys are underachievers, that the players, suck, the players got issues. We don't have a team to win a Super Bowl. Is that what you don't want to hear, Chuck?
Well, it's like Mark said with Charles Haley. We was talking to Charles Haley. Charles Haley said, "Only thing Jerry Jones did was build a house full of losers." He was right about that.
He's right.
We do got a bunch of losers.
I mean, Dave, you just want me to just drink out of Jerry Jones' cup? Drink the Kool-Aid. It'll be all right. We'll make the Super Bowl. We'll make the Super Bowl. We'll be just fine with the players we got.
I think Wade dude got me put in timeout last week. Go Birds. No, Wade doesn't block
And never even
anybody.
put anyone in timeout period on the channel period.
I'm no Joe Boo minion, Bruce Banner. You come to the wrong show, bro. That's your boy down the dial. I'm not a Joe Boo
You're
minion.
damn right I cry about the same shit over and over because I'm tired of seeing this team fall short, Chuck. Are you?
With good talent. That's my thing.
Yeah, 12-5 3 years in a row, and you can't even make a conference title. That is an historical failure.
Yeah.
Historical.
Yeah.
That's an historical failure, and that is, how can I say it? That is, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
That is historically bad. Historically.
I mean, 12-4, 3 years. Most teams with that record.
Well, I'm like Game Time. I'm a fan of the.
You know what I mean?
I'm a fan of the Cowboys. I'm not a fan of players. There's a reason why I got my jersey, got my number on it, because I know I don't ever have to worry about anything ever happening to that jersey. It's always going to be my number.
I'll buy the jersey.
I'm not going to spend money on jerseys.
I'll buy the jersey of Super Bowl champions.
Drew, am I right? Am I right about that, Drew, on Chuck? Dude, come on. It's an absolute disgrace. You went 12-5 3 years in a row, and you couldn't make a conference title. That is a historical blunder.
It's a disgrace, if you ask me.
It's pretty bad when Brandon Aubrey is the best player on your team. I'm not saying he's the best, but I mean he just does his job.
There's a reason why I got my name on all these jerseys, because I know I'm not gonna have to worry about buying anything from a player that's probably gonna be traded in 2 or 3 years. I'm a fan of the Cowboys, not the players.
Oh my God!
Here's the thing, Chuck.
Really,
I live in
Drew,
the
Bruce,
Dallas
there's
area.
women in here.
I live in the Dallas area. I hear these losses every day. I feel them every year. This city is in desperation mode for a championship. This city has a dark cloud over it because this team has underachieved the last 30 years.
There's a reason why the stadium was half full of Ravens fans today, because the locals don't want to pay. It's people coming from out of town like me going to see the stadium and hang out with the people.
After the ass
we're
whooping we
not
had
there
last
for
week,
the game.
you guys are probably like, I ain't going to that game.
Who's that?
Bro, after the New Orleans Saints beat us last week, my buddy went to the game. He's a New Orleans Saints fan. They literally had a New Orleans Saints Mardi Gras parade outside in our damn stadium parking lot.
I've seen that.
And you know what?
Disrespect.
You know what? I was trying to say it a few days ago. I've noticed it seemed like every home game we have,
Louder and louder for the other team.
it seemed like every home game, whenever we have a home game, and I've seen this with my very own eyes when Denver came to town back in 2021. It seemed like every home game we have, and the opposing team have more fans than we do, we always lose. I noticed that.
Well, maybe Jerry Jones needs to have a fix for that. Maybe
saw
record some cheering audio and play it during the darn game, and maybe that might help.
Like they did during WWE during COVID.
Exactly. Man. They say this stuff is entertainment anyway anymore.
Well, they
right?
did that during COVID. Remember, they had the fans, the fake crowd and stuff. They could
Pretty
do
much,
that.
yeah, they did. You want to combat it? That's one way to do it.
So the game, here's the
I
thing:
agree.
the Cowboys don't rule my life during the off season. During the off season, they don't rule my life. During the regular season, they don't even rule my life. Only on Sundays when they play do I worry about with the team and what they're doing and if they win or lose. Sundays are my day. Whenever the Cowboys play is the day that I'm worried about my team. You know, I don't got Cowboys on the brain 24/7, 365.
Yeah,
But
Daryl,
it
where is
my
Mozzie?
sports, you know, no, what are you going to say? My bad.
I was saying Daryl said almost 500 yards rushing allowed in 2 games. Where's Mozzie? Yeah, that's an interesting question, Daryl, because Mozzie, he wasn't no first round pick. I mean, they could have picked way better than that.
I mean, who could they have got other than Mozzie Smith in the draft at that pick?
Oh, there's
there were
a
some
lot of good
linebackers
players
available, I think, at the time.
That guy, he just ain't it, man. He's just.
I got to go back and look who's available on that draft because I did quite a bit of mock drafts. I saved the results.
But we just don't have no luck with defensive tackles, man. We haven't since Ratliff. We haven't had a good draft of defensive tackle.
Sorry, I was muted.
I feel like Lori Glover was the last great defensive tackle.
Last year, Drew,
Ratliff was all right.
We didn't lose a game all year at home until the playoffs. We were undefeated last year at home, I believe, right? That was true, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
things have changed now.
And then we lost. And now we've lost our last 3. But look, Jerry's excited. You know, Jerry's getting taken care of. So there he is. I have his picture up. Everybody say hello to Jerry. What's up, Jerry? You're a party animal, bro.
Yeah, Jerry got no excuses. No, he don't got no excuses. Someone needs to roast his ass in the media. Someone.
I know.
The problem is a lot of the Dallas media around here give him softball questions, and one of the only guys that pushed him was Norm Hitchcock. You know, him and Norm got in a big argument back in the day. You know, that's why
when he was
one of the
with
reasons
ticket,
why
right?
he stopped going on the ticket. That's why he goes on the fan.
Yeah, because that's well known that Jerry's gotten young reporters basically removed from their post for asking tough questions in DFW over the years. That's why it's all softball. You get Clarence Hill come up there, and you know everything's a chuckle fest. You know, everything's a chuckle fest.
Speaking of chuckles, you guys check out John Gruden's thing here on Facebook.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah, I mean his thing with this on the game and stuff. I like his take on it and everything.
So Chuck, what are we supposed to do? I have a YouTube channel that I talk about the Cowboys. What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to just say that's great?
Jerry ain't getting my money, Chuck.
I'm just asking you a question, Chuck. What am I supposed to do? What would you like me to say? Well, we'll get them next time? Is that what you want to hear? It's been 28 years, Chuck. We haven't won. It's not like we've won a lot of playoff games. That hasn't happened. I'm not talking Super Bowl. I'm talking a sustained playoff run. When was the last sustained, meaning winning more than one game at a time? When was that? Was that the Super Bowl, Wade? Yeah, that was the Super Bowl. That was the last time we won a sustained. So whether he gives a fuck about me, I know he don't care about me, Chuck. He don't care about you either.
No shit, Sherlock. No shit, Chuck.
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and not say nothing? No, we're not happy, Chuck. He's the one that put the team together. Stop going to the games. Oh, well, I don't go to the games. I live in South Jersey.
I haven't been to a Dallas Cowboy game since 2017, since the Eagles won the Super Bowl. And I live in Dallas.
The only reason I'm going to Dallas is to hang out with some of my subscribers and have a good time. That's it. Mm-hmm. It just so happened to be the Eagles, and it worked out time-wise for me personally. So I'm going to enjoy myself. But again, you know, to think that people are just going to stop going and watching this, that's never going to happen. I'll just
damn, is the Eagles game going down still? If we're going down the tubes, is the Eagles, we still coming together?
I already got my plane ticket. I already got my plane
okay,
ticket.
never mind. We're going.
Oh, you already got your ticket for the game, Brian?
No, not the game itself.
Coming. He may back out now.
Yeah, Mark may back out and screw me over, and I'll land-based his ass. So, me and Prime Time already got our plane flights. I already got the rooms booked. So, you know, it's going down. But,
going down for real.
We'll have to see how I am after my surgery.
So Chuck says he doesn't let the game get under his skin. Well, guess what, Chuck? I'm not like you. The only sports team I care about on this planet is the Dallas Cowboys. I need to see them win a championship. I am 34. Last time they won, I was 5 years old.
That's right. I'm like you.
I'm 34.
I'm like you, Wade. You know, we won
Chuck,
6
I'm
Super
getting
Bowls.
older now. My joints are hurting. Things aren't the same anymore. Okay,
your joints are hurting.
I'm like you, Wade. We don't won 5. We don't won 5 Super Bowls. Well, I've seen them win 4. The first one I saw was when I was in the second grade.
Hey, here's the thing. Chuck says he's seen them win 5 times. Big deal. It's just a game. Chuck, you saw him win 5 times. I didn't. So I want to have that experience. Okay, so.
My son has never saw him win.
About the Dallas Cowboys,
hey, Chuck,
all right?
My son's 20 years old. Never seen a winning. What has he seen? Wade, you tell me. What, 3 playoff wins, maybe?
Hey, Chuck, let me tell you about what it was like back in the day before internet. Imagine this. It's a Super Bowl. Your team's playing, but you don't get like a antenna reception well, and you're out in the boonies. And you're holding an antenna and standing behind a TV listening to your team while everybody holding it, because for some reason it works better holding it, so everybody else can watch it because you're the blind guy. Try that one. I want to see him win too, damn it. I mean, I want to see him win it with my eyes, my new eyes.
I want to see it in high def.
Yeah, in high def. Not having to see it on YouTube, freaking
or social media.
So Chuck, I want to experience the Cowboys winning a championship, okay? It's an emotional hurt. It's not a physical hurt. It's an emotional hurt that they're not winning. There's a big difference.
Hey, Loyal, don't you mean on VHS?
Oh, yeah.
I used to have all of it on VHS.
I threw all my highlight. I remember they used to come out with NFL films will come out with the highlight tape after the season. Mm-hmm. I had them all on VHS. I ended up throwing them all away when I bought my house.
I think the last one I had was Super Bowl 30.
You know,
that year when Michael Irvin was on the cover.
The 1992 Dallas Cowboys. You know,
I got Super Bowl, dude. I
got all the Super Bowls on my DVD, and I still got them DVDs on my shelf.
My cousin bought me a DVD, The History of the Dallas Cowboys.
Chuck.
I hear you, Chuck. I understand.
Okay, no, Brad. Chuck, I'm a grown ass man. You're not gonna tell me what I should put my care into. I want the Dallas Cowboys to win. So how you feel, I don't give a damn about. I want my team to win. I've seen 5 Super Bowls. I don't care if you saw 5. I've seen none.
Oh. Take that back. I didn't know he saw 5 of them. So
Take
he
a
doesn't know
sec.
anything about the antenna thing.
Tennessee. Tennessee.
That's right.
In 1992, I was in boot camp in Chicago. Cool, big dog. It's pretty... Big dog, it's pretty bad in here tonight, man. A lot of people are taking...
Okay,
I see all the smiles in the
Chuck
chat.
to just shut the hell up already.
They love to see us be pained, but that's all right. File it away.
We do it to them, so it's only fair. We laugh, we troll
I
them.
congratulated them.
But I don't know.
I could separate.
And I'm sure there'll be more meltdowns for them too.
Chuck said when I grow up, come talk. Bro, I'm 34. I'm a grown ass man. What do you mean when I grow up? What do you mean when I turn 56? Come talk to you.
Damn, don't say that. I'm 56.
No, it's because Chuck, he's 56. Chuck's calling me a baby now. I'll tell you what, Chuck, you said if I wanted a cookie. Yeah, I want a cookie. Tell your wife to get in the kitchen and bake me some. How about that?
Ooh, Chuck, you on your own.
Calm down, everybody.
Damn.
You on your own. I know we're the same age, but hey, you and my boy Wade, y'all got
squash that
You're
shit.
gonna call me grown ass man a baby. Okay, I'll fire right back.
But anyways, let's get back to football.
Oh
So
yeah, come on, let's knock this shit off. All right, Chuck. Let's just calm it down. We're allowed to be upset. Why do you care if we're upset?
I'm upset. I'm
The
concerned.
fucking mystic is the problem. I'm gonna cut his head off.
That's a damn. Oh my god,
I'm concerned. I mean,
Just stop looking at the chat. Let him talk.
need to be politically correct right now. I don't want to just eviscerate Chuck in front of everyone.
Just let it go.
I thought
please.
we'd come out and have a better performance this week than we did last week, but apparently we did, and that concerns me. That really does. And I think a lot of the problem is, like you said, game is the personnel. Mike Zimmer's style defense is he doesn't have the players that he wants, and those players are having a hard time adjusting to his defense. Same thing in 2020. On offense, we just don't. Apparently, we don't have enough talent. I mean, Lamb, that people are starting to figure out how to stop Lamb. Ferguson, he's okay. We have no run game. Our offensive line, they're still a little green. And then Cooks, he's, good for
I'm not gonna
once in
sit
a while.
and go
So
down.
we got a lot of
and say
issues, man. We
we're-
got a lot
I
of
think the
issues.
offensive line is young. Okay.
Yes.
That and there's some growing pains. Again, we don't have an explosive running back, but you really don't need one these days. So I would say that. I mean, Brandon Cooks had a big game today. I think the offensive line's an issue. I think the main problem is the defense. Brandon Cooks had a hell of a game. I think the coaching sucks right now. I think it's coaching, and I think our defensive line isn't very good. All that being said, we're 1-2. We're not far out, but we're allowed to be upset because we got blown out at home, even though it was a 3-point game. I called it a 3-point game, but
I
like
stopped
that.
watching that game. I didn't even know they came back. When you first got on here, I thought we would still get blown out.
No, I was watching
shocked
at the
about
corner
that.
of my eye, but I was just making me more mad because my son doesn't know what he don't know. He thinks, oh, Dad, this is what the Ravens did last week. This is how they lost. I know the Cowboys. The Cowboys weren't winning that game.
Now, Dwayne says the Giants got 8 sacks. I mean, they'll be ready to feast, but no offense, Dwayne, Dak Prescott's way better than Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson is horrible.
Apparently
Deshaun
he is.
Watson
I gave
is
him more
horrible.
credit. I stopped watching too, Loyal. Vinny, it is what it is. Right now, Vinny, I don't even have the night game on. I got the Phillies game on. It's 1-1. top of the 6th.
I mean, my dad's a 49ers fan, and he even puked watching the game. He was like, man, I just couldn't, you know.
That's great.
And he's a 49ers
We need
fan.
to
and
get
he
some more
was like,
channel members in here. I got the link up there. We're giving away 1 jersey for the Super Bowl.
yeah, we're just having a big bitch session right now.
Yeah, we're
letting
trying
all
to
our
give away 2
frustrations out.
jerseys. We got no super chats. I ain't giving away shit. Oh wait, what did I miss a super chat? Oh no, I wrote it down.
Yeah, Drew. The Giants, they do got a good defensive front. You know, they got Thibodeau and all them. I give them that. But
we'll see.
I'm not even gonna say anything about the game. I just want to watch it and go because I don't know what team's going to show up from week to week anymore.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm not worried about it.
This
right
Thursday,
now.
if I was a Giants, I'd just run.
I don't even want to say, we'll bounce because I thought we would, you know, make it more competitive this game. But apparently, I mean, on paper, yeah, we
close,
did look.
Brian, pause.
You look at the final score, yeah. But if you look at the game was over before it even started. Mark's a unique. He had.
I mean, look, Manscaped, Mark Holmes. Mark Holmes doesn't have a cannoli.
I'm playing it now.
Okay?
Mark ain't gonna be able to sugarcoat this.
He doesn't have a cannoli. He's a unit. He had his nuts chopped off, what, 28 years ago after they fired Jimmy? The Cowboys have been neutered like a cat for the last 28 years.
Holla, we them boys. Holla, we them boys.
Oh man! Shout out to
dry heaving.
You're dry heaving. Ooh, take the milk, man. Take the milk. Take it.
Coach Mitch, jackass. I'm sorry. It looks like you were throwing up too, bud.
I was. Did you see that?
Drink a little too much. It's good.
I was laughing at Mark's rant. That's what that was, Dwayne Sweetney. That's what that was.
Mark got a rant?
No, I played the Mark Manscaped on Dan Silio. I have the cut. So I played it. I also got me as the Rock.
Oh my god! Oh, you got that? You got that app too?
I had it a while ago. I haven't done it in a while.
I had one of me doing the Shawshank Redemption. You know what he got?
I have a bunch of them. I have a bunch of them, but none on here. That's the only one. What else do I got? Prescott needs to go more no huddle. The team seems to be more important. That's a very good point, Mark Hudson. I think
with all that money he's getting paid, you'd think he would be able to call his own plays like Peyton Manning.
They don't let him. Made me laugh. Thanks. I needed a thanks. I finally calmed down, Matt. I was a little overheated at the start of this.
Everything with our team's control. Tell the company.
Home run Mets. Brandon Nimmo just went yard. Mark Hutchinson.
Sorry, Brian. Go Mets.
Why?
I'm a Dodgers fan.
Okay. Well,
I want the
don't know. I
Dodgers.
think I'd rather have the number 2 spot than the number 1 spot.
Yeah, that's what I.
Just
that
looking
number
at
one
the teams.
spot. Yeah, that number 1 spot. Whoever's coming out of that 4 or 5 matchup.
You got it, Matt.
Scared.
Darlene Mosher, I want New York Yankees fan to count those World Series.
Yeah, we'll see how we rebound though. I mean, I don't have the answers anymore. I'm just
it's going to be a week to week thing. That's what it's going to be.
Just reminds me of 2020.
I knew
over
this
again.
was a tough game, so let's keep it in check. We knew it was going to be tough.
And we got more tough games coming.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh.
Again, it's funny. I had us winning or losing in Cleveland, beating the Saints, then losing to Baltimore. So this is the exact record that I had, but my eyes are telling me, yeah, but
bro, that defense. Whew.
Yeah, but I mean, I had them 1-2. Yeah,
I mean, Pittsburgh, they like to run the
finally,
football. They got a good running back.
You did, Brian. You did.
Yeah, I had them 1-2. I had them at Cleveland, losing, winning, but it's not the point, Wade. It's how they're losing. You know, I'm not using my eyes. You know, I do think they're going to be good and have some real good wins coming. I really do. You saw. Maybe
I hope so.
Maybe that second half, picked up a little mojo. Sometimes you got to just play to your identity and stop trying to be somebody you're not. Like whoever said it. Maybe go no huddle more. Just move the friggin' offense. Throw the ball. That's not a way to win a Super Bowl, but it's a way to you get some wins until you can get some reinforcements. I don't know, but to keep you running this slow ass non-motioned offense like we've been doing. We learned the lesson last year. CD needs to be moved around. When was the last time you saw CV in motion?
Dude, the offense looks nothing like it did last year. It's just
because he's not in motion. They're leaving him up there, and when he is in motion, he's involved.
They
I
put him in
hope
the
KC
backfield a few
crushes them
times.
fuckheads in Atlanta.
And the slop that they didn't really.
I mean, damn, if we lose to the Giants, the sky will be falling.
If we lose to the
Oh, yeah.
Giants, it's a wrap. He may get fired then.
Yeah, it's a straight wrap. But we should beat the Giants like they stole some.
We should.
We should.
Screen and runabouts. But you know what I mean? We haven't really run a lot of motion. And when we do, we're successful. The teams that run motion are successful. The more motion you run, yes, it's hard to do. You got to be on your P's and Q's so you're not, making penalties. But the teams with the more motion are the more successful.
The Ravens and the Saints beat the spirit out of our team. They just did. Plain and simple. And I remember they were talking about last week. Mike McCarthy said, well, the reason why we lost is because they got off on us fast. Well, your fat ass should have had them ready to go in this game. You did the same thing. You did the same freaking thing, but you're going to sit there and say, oh, well, they got off on a quick start to us. Well, okay, hello, this is a new week. And the Ravens did the same crap. Yeah. That's what makes me mad. What a bullshit excuse they're going to give in a press conference this week.
Yeah, I didn't want.
We didn't have enough sleep. We had guys that were sick, and
Jerry's going to go on the radio station. I want to hear what the hell he's got to say.
I got an 8-inch dildo.
Got me some glory hole.
I just want to see some glory hole.
They make fun of him on the ticket. I hear in Dallas, they got a guy that comes on and sounds just like Jerry. They call him Fake Jerry.
Oh, geez.
He comes on after the games.
What's that comedian?
What did I say last week?
There's a comedian that does him real good, and he does like Morgan Freeman and all of them. He was on ESPN. I forgot his name, but he could imitate Morgan Freeman, Jerry Jones, Charles Barkley. What's his name? Game Time. You know what I'm talking about? Or anybody in the chat?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm gonna look him up.
Was it an athlete or celebrity?
No, he was. Yeah, I think he was like a comedian. Let me see who it is.
Oh, the comedian.
What did I say last week, Drew?
Talking about Jamie Foxx, right?
No, that was the thing they were talking about on the Jamie Foxx
Talking
show
about
or
the
whatever.
players.
There he is, Mark Slereth.
Slereth? No, that's
Yes. Yeah, he does a good imitation of Jerry Jones.
Okay.
Oh,
You're not talking about Mark Skler used to play in NFL, are you?
Yeah.
Who was it?
He was on ESPN. Well, you know,
Drew,
he
I
played with
stand by what I said
Some of the
last week.
funniest fake Jerry clips. I'll
There it
send them
is.
to you.
Frank Calandino.
Oh
That's
yeah.
who it was.
Oh no, Frank Caliendo.
Yes, that's
Caliendo.
what, yes, that's who. That's the dude.
Now the best guys
Drew,
on the ticket. The best guys on the
real.
ticket here in Dallas. He sounds identical to Jerry.
Yeah, he does.
It's hilarious.
Drew, I'll stand by my pick for today.
Yeah, why would you say that, Drew? Of course he's going to stand by it.
What, that
Nobody's
the Cowboys are going to beat the Ravens?
That they would beat the Ravens.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Cowboy-
a
I'm gonna pick
Cowboy
my
fan.
team
Why
every
would you ask
time,
him
but-
not to do that? I don't. So
I
now we're
wasn't
supposed to be
surprised
right
they
100% of the time. We're fans first, Drew.
More like in how they lost. That's where I was upset is how they lost.
Yeah, that's what it's about. It's not about losing, Drew. I had us 1-2, Drew.
I don't know how the rest of our
losing to
season is
Cleveland,
going to
I had us
go.
beaten last week, and I had lose this week. So in the
If you
grand
play
scheme,
hard
I'm
and
right where
lose,
we were.
that's the difference between.
I don't know how the rest of our
giving up.
season is going to go, but it is only week 3, and I have seen way worse seasons than this where we've came back. So
Hey, we went 0-2.
I'm not saying we're going to go on and win the rest of the games.
Yeah,
I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I mean, we should beat the Giants, Drew, but if we don't, the sky will be falling.
I'm reacting is what I'm doing. I'm reacting to a game that happened today.
This is the heat of the moment.
Yeah.
What's all
Thursday
you
I'll be back to
Heck,
watching
the year that Emmitt Smith sat out, we went 0-2, and we still got to the Super Bowl. This is only the 3rd game. My gosh, it's like people are burying the Cowboys already.
Will say this though, Troy.
We
I
got
know
14
it's the
babies for
3rd
these
game,
today.
but you've gotten gashed 2 games.
I know.
It don't look.
I know. 2 very good running backs.
Yeah.
So now we've got to figure out
that that's not like we obviously we know that our problem ain't
The choices we make in love echo across eternity.
Yeah, we got to find a way to shore up the middle.
In the fabric of their beings, whether bound in.
That's all it is.
Yeah.
Trader Chris says the Cowboy and Raven fans arguing Super Bowl wins after the game had to leave at the 3rd quarter and missed the 4th. Really? Someone's saying that Cowboy and Raven fans would do that, considering, well, I don't know. We the Eagle fans do, I guess.
Heck,
We
I'm
like to say they
taking
have
the
one, they have
Cowboys on
5.
Thursday.
They have 2, I guess.
I'll take the Cowboys on Thursday and a touchdown.
I take them by 10 against the Giants, but one obscene. It's like, I don't know anymore, man.
I'm taking the
There's one.
Cowboys, but I'm not giving a score. Hell, I just want to win. I don't care nothing about no score. I don't care how much we win by. I just want a win.
You know what I want to see? I'll tell you what I want to see. I want to see people line up on the line, do their job, eliminate the damn penalties, because that crap is keep shooting us in the butt. Every time we have a damn big play, there's a holding call or some illegal man downfield. We got to make every play undeniable. And you got to stick to your assignment. And it's like that one thing like Parcells used to say, stupid players do, or dumb players do dumb things. We got a few of those players that do that. It's kind of irritating. Yep. We got to clean that shit up. Sorry, but we got to clean that mess up.
I agree with what Dustin just said. Yeah, there were a couple of touchdowns that were dropped by the Cowboy receivers.
And that goes back to fundamentals there.
Brandon Cooks being one of them.
I'm going to the bar and I'm drinking. F this.
Be safe if you do that, bud. I know you will.
Like I was saying, yeah, we should win Thursday night. I'm not giving out no score. We're in a situation now where we just want to win any kind of way it comes. We need to win any kind of way it comes. We're in a situation where we're in a situation now where we need to just get in the winners column. All this, I predict this sexy score, I predict that sexy score. We're gonna put 40. Fuck that. We need a win. Fuck all that. Oh, we gonna score 30. We gonna score 40. Fuck that.
I don't care how many
We
we
need a
score, to be
win now.
honest.
We need a win now. Let's get a few wins under our belt, then we can talk about these 60 points.
And the good thing about it is we've got a division opponent on Thursday. We'll see how good we are.
The one shining light is the division's not that good.
No.
Exactly. Nobody's
We're back in the
standing
basement
out.
again in the NFC right now.
And you know, and our division has always been our baby.
That is correct, Mark. Yeah, Daniel Jones is still the quarterback for the Giants.
And I think he had a good game today.
Yeah, he did. He took care of the Browns, no doubt.
Oh man, Carpels are probably somewhere talking crazy right now.
Oh, he's probably
He's already posted his video.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Dustin, we're playing in the metal in
Yeah, it's at the Meadowlands.
It's at the Meadowlands on Amazon.
Yeah, it's at MetLife or whatever they call it now.
I meant to go to the bar and grill and watch that game Thursday.
Well, I'm kind of
Aren't we
glad we get
playing-
it out. I'm kind of glad we can get it out the way though. That we don't have to worry about,
I'd rather get these hard games out of the way first.
Well,
Yeah.
they're kind of sporadic throughout though. They're not, we got all kinds of hard games this year.
But I think I said 12-5, but I think Brian's right. It's going to either be 10-7.
I'm not saying that. I'm not giving a prediction of the record.
And then they just had to tease us with the comeback at the end.
Well, at least they don't have that die attitude. Oh, well, we're down. Let's send in the backups.
Wade, like I was saying earlier, with us making that comeback, it made me madder because all I could think about was CD fumbling on the 5-yard line, because you take away that fumble, we score on that drive. That last touchdown we scored probably would have been the game-winning touchdown right there. That probably would have been the game-winning touchdown.
Yeah, Daniel Zimmer's on my shit list right now. I'm not. I mean, it's like Game Time made a good point. Jerry Jones and Catboy just called on a friend to come in and run the defense.
Yeah, I don't know if Zimmer's on the shit list. I think we just don't have the personnel. The defensive line is not good.
See, the bad part about calling up Dalvin Cook at this point is who are you gonna make inactive to bring him up?
I mean, where was Overshown?
Oh, I'd send Deuce. I'd send Deuce back to the practice squad.
Yeah,
he really
let him learn the playbook
go.
some more. He's not ready. He's clearly not ready yet.
It's Deuce. His spot it's just a waste of space.
But
waste of
I don't know if
roster
Cook's
spot.
going to make a difference because we don't know. He hasn't played in God knows how long, so we don't know.
It's been about 2 years.
It don't necessarily mean he's going to come in there and have play like a world beater.
Well, the question is, now that he's had 3 weeks on the practice squad, do you think he's ready to be put on the active roster?
I don't know.
Or do we give him one more week?
Maybe that might be their play. It is. use him later on in the season. I don't know. Yeah, we have no choice but to give him a chance, Dustin. At this point, I say we throw out everything we got.
And I'm not afraid
Yep.
to dig deep with
We play after the Giants, the Lions, right?
Huh?
closed off from
No, we get the Steelers after the Giants at Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's a Sunday night game.
Mm.
At least after the Giant game, at least this mini bye would give us a chance to, try to, make some
Practice.
adjustments. That and make some adjustments on some things. Down in Atlanta's getting Kansas City some fits.
I'm glad I dropped. I'm glad I put Holmes on my bench.
They just called roughing the pass on Chris Jones.
Dallas Cowboys defense is going to be in the freaking.
When does Bland supposed to come back? Week 6 or said?
Week 6 or 7, I believe. No, week 8.
I think right after the bye. They said right after the bye.
Yeah, week 8. Yeah, they said week 8.
Because he
if we can get him back.
Well, we still got like Wade said, we still got problems at that defensive line we got to fix. It's just,
big time.
I don't know how to fix it. I don't. I really. We ain't gonna sign anybody. And if we did try to sign people, who we gonna sign?
Yeah, we're gonna have to trade for somebody. We're gonna have to give up something to get somebody soon.
Who? Who's left?
Hell, I get rid of one of them wide receivers. Shit.
At this point,
Could have got a veteran like Calais Campbell or something like that, but nope.
Nah.
Yannick Ngakoue is still out there.
Jerry just sat back and just kind of.
We need another wide receiver though too.
Yeah.
We need something. Tight end. I don't care if it's another tight end, another wide receiver, or running back that's just a badass. We need another.
Dominic Sue, nah, he's washed. Bobby.
Yeah, Sue's too old.
Yannick Ngakoue still out there.
Sue is too old. He's in his 30s, and Sue is probably someone playing with his twin daughters.
I'm in deep thought, Chuck. Please send Deuce to the practice squad. Maybe somebody will pick him up if he hasn't done anything. I can't argue with you anymore, Mark Hutchinson. He got what, 2 carries, 3 carries? I don't even know. I don't know how we can blame him.
He's not even doing anything for the team.
But I mean, what I'm saying is they're not giving him a steady diet of anything to prove anything. So the whole idea was to get him the ball in space. That's not happening. Did you get your shirt, Mark? Oh no, you didn't. I gotta mail it. Mark Hutchinson. Hunter had some nice plays when he doesn't get. Yeah, I like Hunter Lepke, Twiz. I do. I do like Hunter Lepke.
Yeah, he caught a key pass on one of them touchdown drives. Hunter Lepke did.
Got a couple key plays. He did pretty decent today.
Calais Campbell isn't out there anymore, guys. He was claimed by somebody, and I can't remember who.
No, Calais Campbell played with the Dolphins.
Yeah, I know. And then once they released him.
Oh, the Dolphins released him?
Or did they pick him up after? Maybe it was Atlanta that released him, and then
Atlanta released him.
Miami picked him up.
Yeah, he's playing with Miami because I could have sworn I saw him playing in the last game that was on TV. Week 4 last.
Damn garbage truck to play it for a defensive line. At least it will block something. Jeez.
Crazy, absolutely crazy.
What's that?
Just how shit works out for us. It's just very frustrating. You wait all year to play a season. You know, you're supposed to be a team who's, you know, going in and trying to fix the team, and it's just the same old every year. It's frustrating. What did Wade leave? He went to the bar.
He said he was going to the bar.
Yeah, he said he was going to drink some drinks.
Catch you guys probably in a couple of weeks. I don't know what's going to happen with my surgery tomorrow, so.
Yeah.
Or how long I won't be able to do anything, so.
Yeah.
Get ready for
like
that.
how long
Yeah,
is
man.
that surgery?
Let us keep us posted on that on Facebook, man, or whatever, and you know.
Yeah, definitely do that, Chris.
Wish
Good
you,
luck
you know.
with your surgery
When is it?
tomorrow.
What time is it?
It's in the morning. They got to take all my teeth out. I had a long thyroid problem for a long time that sucked calcium literally out of my bones. So I've struggled with a lot of like fractures in my body and stuff like that. And yeah, it's just been a
Thanks,
thing.
Wade.
But I'll be all right. I'm just glad to get them out because it doesn't matter if I brush them. It's stupid, man. They like the teeth will break in like little shards just from the calcium.
Yeah, I
itself.
agree,
It's really
Coyote.
messed up.
So, are they gonna put you under?
Yeah, they'll have to. Yeah, I'll be all right though.
So what are they putting in?
I'll just get them all taken out and they'll put a thing up here on the top, like a implant, and it takes
Okay.
like a month to heal. That's why I said I want to go to the Eagles game, but I don't know if my healing process is going to be quick enough for that.
Save your money.
So
Save
Yeah.
your money, bro.
Just watch from TV, you know.
I'm about ready to say, you know what, like save some of that money up and get a hold of Mark and you guys when you guys are out there in like Virginia or something. And
Yeah, I'm not
You
going to Mark's house anytime soon, so.
oh yeah, or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I'll
don't.
figure it out. But yeah. All right, guys. You have a good night.
You leaving?
Yeah,
All right,
I think I'm
brother.
about to jump too.
Take care, Chris.
All right, everybody. Well,
too.
listen.
All right, yeah, let's go ahead and just call it.
Yeah. Well, it's what is it? 9 o'clock. All right. Listen,
Yeah.
everybody, put the thumbs up in. Thanks, Coyote. I appreciate you, my friend. You'll go in the hopper. We'll do some giveaways. It's been a slow day for Super Chats, so you know, maybe tomorrow I'll do something. I thought I'd get more channel members, but they're still in the cup. But all right, everybody. I will talk to everybody. Listen, it's a horrible game for the Cowboys. I'm not going to lie to you. I let them have it. I never got to all my stuff, but, you know, not good, people. Their schedule is exactly where I had them. So in the grand scheme of it, it's not a big deal. But to me, it's a big deal how they're losing. They're getting... I thought we were better on the defensive line, and that's a scary proposition for me. So, all right, everybody. I will talk to everybody later. See everybody. You have a good night.
Take it easy.
Later. As soon as I find my
Take care.
my outro.